Hello and good evening, everybody. Who've we got here? Kelly, hi, Kelly. Hi, Pan. Hi, Leanne. Hi, James. Hi, Mick. And hi, Magenta Madeline. Just give it a... Magenta Madeline just torn herself away from Dracula. Are you watching season 2 by any chance? Because that full season's on Amazon, isn't it, at the moment? Hi, the Rebalancer. We'll just wait just a couple of minutes. Hey, Kaz. How you doing, girl? Let me check that I'm in view. Yes, I am, but you can't see my legs or anything. So a little bit lower. Yeah, that should be all right. Can everybody hear me from here? I should really shut my curtains. Otherwise, all my neighbours will be looking over, being dead nosy, wondering what's going on. Everyone can hear all right. 2 kilograms is fine. I've only got 5s, Kelly. Right. Shall we get started? Brilliant. Everyone can hear. Let's get started, shall we? We'll just start the same way as we did last week. Hi, Vegan Ichiego. Follow him if you get a chance, guys. Never mind that, Vegan Ichiego. Get your bloody shorts on and your vest and get doing this with us here. Right. If everybody's ready. Yeah, nobody's typing. Good. Yeah, I'm not going to let that distract me now. I'm just going to focus on this because I need to work out myself. That's why I'm doing this. So hello, if you've just joined us. That was just all the greeting stuff at the beginning. Oh, thank you, Vegan Ichiego, for the super chat. You are a gentleman and people should definitely follow your channel, which I believe you're featuring us, aren't you, in an upcoming one of your magazines. It's like a magazine show. Lots of vegan stories. It's a great introduction to vegan people. Right. Now, last week we did 5-3-5 on the breaths. So let's take it up 1 to 6-4-6. So in for 6 through your nose, hold for 4, and then out for 6 through your mouth. And I'm going to tap my hand as I count it. So, are you ready to start? In. Okay, that's us breathing. Gets us ready, basically. Part of your warm up, the breathing, and just rest your hands in front of you if you're sat in a chair, and just start to roll your shoulders. Gently roll your shoulders. Backwards first. And then if you can, although I find it easy with my arms down by my side, forwards. Okay, and now I'll do some shrugs. It's exactly what it says on the tin. Shrug them up. Let them down. Shrug. Let them down. Shrug. And let them down. Shrug. And let them down. One more. Shrug. And let them down. Right, make sure you're nice and sturdy in your chair. And we're just going to do some arms down by your side again. We're just going to do some reach down with one hand. This is about engaging your core. And then we'll do some trunk twists, just so we're still focusing on here for a minute. So that's where, do you remember the looking at the guy at the end of the bar, the hot dude at the end of the bar who's noticed you, or the hot girl? I know we've got some guys watching, so we just kind of do a look to the side, and all of this should be engaged. Back to the middle. Just tense it as you go like this. These are called trunk twists. Stands to reason. It's a good name. Just do one more and then we'll do 4 on the other side. This way now. Bugger's moved. And 3. And 4. Okay, that's our trunk twists. And now just some gentle stomping where you are in your chair. Just start off with just your legs. It's up to you how high up you bring your knees. The higher up you bring your knees when you do this, the more you engage your bottom abs. Probably going to have to move this at some point because when I stand up, I'm gone. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. Just give me two ticks. Move this all back a little bit. Better. Yeah. Kind of. I'll push it a bit further back in a minute. Right. Last week we did the let's call it the heel toe, because that's exactly what it is. Where you choose a point in front of you on the floor, not too near, and put your heel on it, and then that exact same point, put your toe on it. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. To the side, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Let's push this back a little bit further. that's better, because we've got the other leg ones now, where you sit back in your chair, so you're nice and relaxed. Put your foot out in front of you on your heel, and what we're going to do is, first we're going to point out with our toe. Push it. You've got your heel on the floor. Push out with your toes. Push away from you, and then pull back with your toes. You'll feel them 2 different moves in 2 different areas of your leg. Just do that 3 times on each side. Point away, point towards. Next leg. Towards. Away. Towards. Away. And towards. Away. Okay, upward side stretch. So hold it onto one side of your chair. Reach up with the other. Just do a little bend over. So I hope everyone's well. Anyway, we had for dinner last night, we had mashed potato, Linda McCartney's original sausages, and peas, sweet corn and spinach, all very lightly fried together, because I had the potatoes left from when I did the meat pie, mash and parsley liquor. And tonight we're having noodles. Noodles, I tell you. Right, if your chair's got a back on it, get to the front of your chair, but make sure your feet are steady, you feel nice and sturdy, and just push your chest out. Chest stretch. And it's kind of doing your arms as well. And relax. Do 2 more then. Big stretch forward. And relax. Big stretch forward. And relax. Right, now we'll go back to the marching for a second, but this time bring your arms into it and go basically as you know, as vigorous as you can. If you can do double speed like this without getting worn out for the rest of this session, do it. Because it'll do you good. It'll burn more calories. You know what I mean? Right. Because we've gone from here to here, we're now going to do here. We're going to do our pelvic floor exercises. Trust me, guys, these are just as important for us as they are for the gals out there. It's about exercising your pelvic floor, or in a gentleman's case, prostate, just to keep all the muscles in that groin area really, really strong. Because, and this is something you can do when you're on the bus, when you're driving the car, whatever. You basically, you're sucking up, is the best way to explain it. So you just tense everything by pulling up as if you're trying to prevent yourself from going to the toilet, and hold for a few seconds. Helps if you do this face. And one more of them. Oh, Martha. I've actually got a very sore groin from that chuff revitalizer in the gym. You know, the one that you put your, oh God, that is just just doing that. Things like that, and you squeeze. Oh, I did too many the other night. Right. Yeah. I'm trying to make it a little bit more interesting, you see. Has everybody got a band? Have folk got a band? It's my band guide. Some good ones on there. If you've got a band, get your band. If you haven't got a band, you can just do assorted exercises with your weights or your cans, whatever you've got. Let us start with. Right. Let us start with by just over the bottom of 1 foot, just over the bottom of 1 foot. Hold it there, twist around your hand, arm out. We're just going to lift. We'll do this with weights as well. You can do this with weights if you haven't got a band, but I'm going to do it with weights after this as well. Swapsies. They're all right, these bands, aren't they? If you've got a loop band, just hold it. If you've got a long band, like I have, doubled over like this, I'm just going to sit and do some chest expansion, just stretching and holding for a couple of seconds. Oh. And then gently back. Relax. Stretch. Hold for a couple of seconds. Back and relax. 2 more of them. Stretch. Hold for a couple of seconds. Oh, it makes you shake. Ticking all over. Tick-a-doom-doom-doom-doom-doom. And now, behind your head. So we're just going to stretch until our arms are outstretched and very gently back because you don't want flicking. Again, you can be doing the same thing with weights, but we are going on to them next. You have been warned. Right, I don't want to do too much with the band because I know some people haven't got one. We'll incorporate more and more of that as I see more people saying, yeah, got one, ready, you know. So let's get our weights. Stay sat for a minute, it's fine. We'll stand up in a sec though. Now, if you can, we're just going to put our weights out to the side and hold them there, much like we did with the resistance band just then. So we're just going to go, ho! 1, 2, 3, and gently down. Relax again. And then, ho! And gently down. 1 more. Hold for a couple. And gently down. Right, let me see if I can actually in shot. No, my head is not in shot. for a little bit more movement on my side of the world. And a slight lift of that. Yes, there we go. Right, do you remember that exercise we did last week where you bring up your arm with your weight in it? So your weight's facing forward like that, the point facing forward. You bring it up so that the points are facing sideways. And then that way again to go all the way up. Vegan camp out tomorrow. That's going to be a big vlog, guys. A really big vlog. Jason and I have been going through our camping equipment today because we knew we had some pans, like little kind of aluminium pans with a lid, with a handle, clip-on handle that they all share. Anyway, we found them today along with all our kind of picnic stuff, you know, plates and bowls and stuff. So, yeah, quite excited. And then both together. But this time, try and bring them down slowly, sideways. My God, you'll feel it. And then turn your hands down. One more of them, both together, okay? Down. Twist. Down. Now, while you've got your weights or your cans in your hand, just spread your legs a little. We're just going to do some sideways bounces. 4, 5. Next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you've got the room to, just slightly lean forward and you're just going to lift your weights up to the sides again and then straight back down. We're not going to hold them there. Okay, I'm down for a sec. Is everyone all right? A little drink of water, maybe? Is everyone okay? There's so much conversation going on here. If you're conversing, you're not doing a workout. We'll just point that out. I'll be chatting when I've done. Shirley Ryan, like holding a fart. Exactly. Who can't do something? What can't you do? Oh, it's all right. It seems to have been sorted. It's resolved itself. Little drink of water. Right. Are you ready for some press-ups? Don't forget, ladies, you can do them like this, on your knees. You can do that. As long as you get your nose almost to the floor, and then lift yourself back up. It's better, actually, if you like that, to be honest with you. Because you're on a bit of a pivot then. So it works. Those of you that can do this, let's just do 10, then have a little break. Oh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone manage that all right? And if you're doing them on your knees, was that all right? We'll do 10 more in a minute. Oh, it's fine, Bobby. I don't mind at all. I know there's a lot of people accessing these afterwards, so I'm producing up pills. I'm a qualified armchair exercise facilitator. Everyone all right? Okay, carry on then. Let's do 10 more press-ups. 10 more press-ups. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Back up onto your feet. Yes, I know my head's missing. Doesn't matter. You don't need to see it. Just a bit of jogging on the spot for a minute. Keep that metabolism kicked up. Right. If you can, let's do 10 star jumps. If you can't, you can do the arm movements at least with cans or weights. Okay? We're just going to do 10 star jumps. Quite slow ones. We don't have to rush them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit more walking on the spot. Get my face light. Get on my nerves. If you can, triple time it. Just for a minute. Right. We'll do the plank again in a minute, I think. Just have a little breather. Relax. I can't read anything, but only a few more minutes. And then I'll have a quick chat with you all before I go. Oh, it's good to get that heart pumping. isn't it though? Really good cardiovascular and gentle muscle exercise as well. Except the press-ups, actually. Press-ups are a brilliant muscle building exercise if you do them right and you do enough of them per day. Right, anyone up for a plank? Let's do it anyway. Let's just do it. It's good for you. It's worth it. It's also brutal. Hi. Can you do this one? Touch down a bit. Got this off of the NX, where you go from your forearms to your hands, and then back to your forearms, back to your hands, back to your forearms, back to your hands. Right, just to cool down now with some very gentle paces. If you want to do with this with weights in your hand, you can do, or you can, in fact I think I will. But I'm just going to walk gently. Just to finish off, I'm just going to do a couple more side bends, 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 3. Right, that's your lot. Has everyone managed? I'm not kind of logins. Yeah, well, that's the great thing about doing them live, is that whoever wants to do them live with me, along with me, can do. But I've also had comments on the one from last week, days later, from people saying, I really enjoyed this, thank you. So I'm just going to keep them all on. Oh, poor Pan. Oh, that's amazing, Vegan Ichigo. Thank you. So pop along to Vegan Ichigo's channel tomorrow, because he's going to have a story video out, and we're going to be one of the stories in there, perhaps even the main story. That's fine and dandy, Kelly. Yeah. The only reason I'm kind of doing it in the chair to start off with is that I really want this to be accessible to everybody. And I know that Kaz is a wheelchair user for a start, and some older people are just not good on their feet. So I just thought, yeah, you know, if kind of carry on what I learned in my last job, because the older people loved it. But the main story. Thank you, Vegan Ichigo. Much appreciated. So yeah, pop along to Vegan Ichigo's channel tomorrow, will you guys? Check out his, and we'll be vlogging live, by the way, from the camp out at some points, but we're also taking the camera and doing a proper vlog when we get back. Jason's going to edit it all proper. Nice one, dude. Well, and thank you all for taking part as well, Kelly, because it's helping me to get off the sofa and move. If I know that someone's going to be doing it along with me, and it will help people generally. Oh, thank you, Pan Vegan, for the super chat, my darling. Thank you very much. Hey, sweating buckets is good though. That's a good thing. Sweating buckets is really good. That's it, Bobby. Exactly. I want them to be accessible to everybody. You know. Oh, thank you very much, Magenta Madeline. That's a lovely super chat. Thank you so much. That's exactly what we'll do. That's exactly what we'll do with that. Thank you. We will. We'll get a bottle of wine. We will. Because, of course, we're drinking wine at Vegan Camp Out, guys. I mean, obvs. We're on the holidays, aren't we? Oh, yeah. It's all over the place. Yeah, hopefully, let's do this. Oh, no worries, Kaz. It's let's do this every Thursday. Let's just make the plan now and say when we can, all of us will come here every Thursday, at 7:30, and we'll do it live. And if you can't do it live, at least it's been done and it's there, and you can kind of go along with it. So, and like I say, it's helping me. It's helping me to do more. Because, although I'm going to the gym with Jason a couple of nights a week, and we're doing quite a bit here. Oh, thank you very much, Vegan Ichiego, for your chat. Vegan Gains, I don't actually watch him much, bro, at all. He's is he a mixed race lad? Dead good looking. I think that's Vegan Gains, isn't it? I honestly can't give you an opinion because I've maybe watch a lot of YouTube. I've maybe watched 1 or 2 videos. It's not that I don't like him or haven't clicked with him or anything like that. He just isn't somebody that I thought, I'm very specific with my YouTubers, personally. And even the ones I do love and watch, and I'm sure I bug you lot sometimes, but some of the ones I do watch bother me sometimes. I'm like, oh, why did you do that? Or why did you say that? Or, but mostly I love them, which is why I watch them. I know who he is. I can't offer an opinion on him because I haven't watched enough of him to give you an opinion. But I hear good things and I see people write good things about him. So that's the nice thing about it, isn't it, James? It's basically like we've all been to the gym together and then we have a chat afterwards, which is exactly what I used to do when I used to go to gym classes, actually. We'd sometimes we'd go to the pub afterwards, just have half a shandy as a treat, because we'd probably burn about 500 calories doing one of the classes. Oh, thank you, Pan. See, Pan apparently does know Vegan Gains and isn't keen because he's angry and moody. But yeah, I honestly don't know enough about him. I really don't. And I'm one of those people. If I came across a YouTuber that I didn't particularly like, I just wouldn't watch them. I wouldn't write anything horrible like, oh, I don't like you, I think you're crap. Because that's just like, what? Number one, what right do I have? Number two, why would anybody care what my opinion of them is? And number three, it makes me look like an ass. So I just kind of, nah. But I'm always coming across different YouTubers that I kind of fall in love with a little bit. just because I think they're nice people and they're good souls, and you can tell when they're broadcasting that they're really kind of connected with the people that have subscribed to them and that watch them, and that are their family. And I think you can spot that a mile off, and that's a real nice thing that I get drawn to quite a lot anyway, regardless of what the YouTube channel's about. I'm still having my major crush on Steve and Steph. I adore them. I think they're such a gorgeous couple, and I love watching them. So I was about to watch EastEnders, then got the notification for your class, so I thought, I'm not risking a session with Paul, no way. I'll watch the soaps later. And I have recording as we speak. They might have finished by now, actually. My Kitchen Rules Australia and MasterChef Australia. I'm obsessed with both of them. I love cooking shows. Love them. Love them. Yeah, we're having noodles tonight. We're having Samyang noodles. The ones that we did in our nuclear challenge video, which have now become a kind of treat every now and again. So we buy a pack, but what I'll do with them is I've got some little bits of spinach left which need using up desperately. I've got some seaweed, I've got some... Got any edamame? No, I haven't got any edamame. But I've got some tofu. Got tofu in there. Yeah, I've got a block of tofu in there. So I'll probably do some lightly marinated, in fact I'll get that out in a minute when we've finished. Some lightly marinated tofu chunks, and I'll put them in with the noodles. Not a particularly crazily healthy meal. Oh, just cross my legs. Not crazily healthy tonight, but we aren't, like we've said in all our fitness videos, we're not going the whole kind of, oh, that's it now, everything has to be dead healthy. Oh, although, did I tell you about the curry I did the other night? Was it last night? No, last night I had sausage mash and veg. The night before, I did a curry. Now, normally, I think I mentioned it in the How Are We Going video. But for those of you that didn't hear, normally I always get a kind of meat alternative like Fry's artisan chicken style pieces or Tesco's chicken style chunks or something, and whack it in with the curry. And I just said to Jay, I really fancy just like pulses and beans. So we had chickpea, green lentil and onion curry and rice. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Just then ready-made curry sauces from Sainsbury's, 80p for a jar. They're all marked vegan. They're all green, everything, sugar, salt, fats, the whole kit and caboodle. So rather than buying tomatoes, ginger, chilies, and making your own paste, they are really good. And the jars are fantastic for storage jars afterwards. Yeah, I've got two on my windowsill over there. The lemon chicken from last week, I haven't bothered taking the label off yet. And the Balti we had the other night. But the great sauces and the great storage jars. And they'd probably make great drinking tumblers as well. Tucked to recycling jars into drinking glasses now as well. Oh, Leanne, what have you done? You did it in work. Good on you, Leanne. Good on you, girl. I was talking to your fella the other day in one of the groups in one of the vegan groups. He's just like you, innit? Lovely. What a lovely couple. So next time, can we all arrange to go to vegan camp out next year? We could like make a circle of tents. Not to the exclusion of anybody else, but just so we were all kind of facing each other, having a right laugh. Vegan Ichigo is asking my thoughts on Happy Healthy Vegan. The videos I've seen, I really like him. He seems like a really nice, down-to-earth guy. His missus seems lovely. He seems very knowledgeable. He's very eloquent. He's very passive, but not walkover passive. Yeah, seems like a really nice guy. Really nice guy. It'd be great if we all went next year. Well, this is it. We've got a year now, all of us, to work on our health, haven't we? All of us together, work on our health. Go next year in his bikinis, because we'll all be gorgeous and ripped. And do a little circle. Right, guys, it's 8:15. I need to not only get my kitchen back in order by putting away my lights and putting the table back and getting all the corn stuff back into the corner. I then need to marinate my tofu and think about some dinner for, of course, myself and my lovely husband, Jason. So I want to say thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for taking part. This is helping me greatly. I hope it's helping many of you as well. Love you all to pieces. We'll see you live over the next couple of days on my phone, so it might not be brilliant. And hopefully by Monday or Tuesday evening, we should have the Vegan Camp Out vlog up, and we should have the next episode of the Dracula review show with the Vegan Queens. They should all be up by Monday or Tuesday, and we'll see you live at some point over the weekend. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much, guys, for the super chats. Thank you for taking part. Thanks for believing in me. Thanks for believing in yourself. Be excellent to yourself. And, of course, be excellent to each other. And I'll see you right soon. Have a gorgeous weekend, everyone. We'll see you online. Ooh. Bye for now.